Caroline. I am the president of Best Buddies at UC Davis, and I'm here to tell you how to do your Best Buddies membership application. And this video is going to be specific to peer buddies or associate members. So that means students at UC Davis who do not have an intellectual or developmental disability. All right, so let's jump right into it. First question, where will you be joining Best Buddies? We're in California. Which program are you joining? We're going to select colleges, and then we're going to click Find Chapter. Next, you're going to go to the search bar here and start typing Davis, and University of California Davis will automatically pop up, and just make sure you select that. Next, click Apply to this chapter. All right, so on the next page, it's going to ask you who's filling out this form. So either you're registering yourself or you're registering your child to join Best Buddies. So you can say, I am registering myself to join Best Buddies. All right, so next we're going to do your first name and last name. I'm just going to make up something here. Also make sure to complete at least one email address and one phone number. So I'll just make one up. All right, so next we're going to scroll down once we've provided at least one email and one phone number, and we're going to go down here to your address. And this can be either your address in Davis or your address at home. Usually we do Davis addresses if it's easy. Okay, so I'll just make up an address here. And if you're in an apartment or dorm, you're going to put that here on line 2. City Davis, State California. All right. And once you've completed all of this, then you're going to go ahead and go on to the next page. All right. So let's say date of birth is January 1st, 2001. Then you're going to fill out your gender. And we have options for female, male, non-binary / third gender, prefer not to say, or self-describe. So I'm going to say female for me. I'm going to pick my pronouns. And then, are you a person with intellectual or developmental disabilities? Mostly for UC Davis students who are applying to be peer buddies or associate members, you're going to say no. Are you a student at UC Davis? I'm going to say yes. And then you can just go down to this search bar, click on University of California, Davis. Then select your year in school. So I'm going to say junior. College graduation year, 2025. Do you want to be matched in a one-to-one friendship? So if you want to be a peer buddy, you will be matched in a one-to-one friendship with a student with IDD. Or if you don't think you have the time to commit to being matched in a friendship, then you can be an associate member. So if you want to be a peer buddy, click yes. If you want to be an associate member, click no. And if you are an associate member, you can still come meet everyone at our chapter events, but you won't have to meet the requirements for a one-on-one friendship. So I'm going to say yes here. And then let us know what accommodations or supports will help you participate in Best Buddies. So for me, let's say dietary, I have a cashew allergy. So you can say something like that. If you need mobility aids, communication aids, anything like that, please let us know. Are you of Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin? For me, I'm going to say no. And then for race, you can scroll down here and check all that apply. And then once you're done with all of this, you can go to the next page. Do you have a court-appointed legal guardian? For most of you, the answer will be no. Then you're going to fill in your emergency contact first name. Let's say my emergency contact is also named Jane Doe. All right. And then the email address for emergency contact is optional, but it would help us in the event that we do need to contact them. And then just go to this drop-down menu. Press if your emergency contact is a parent, guardian, a spouse or partner, other family service coordinator or support staff, friend or other. I'm going to pick parent or guardian for mine. Okay, so So these are just some questions that we need to ask to make sure that you are eligible to participate in Best Buddies. Have you ever been fired or asked to resign from a paid or volunteer position because of any kind of harassment or physical violence? I'm hoping that the answer is no for all of you. Have you ever been convicted of a criminal offense? No. Have you ever been charged with neglect, abuse, or assault? Again, hoping the answer is no there. Other than the above, is there any fact involving you or your background that would call into question your participation in Best Buddies? I'm going to say no. And then you're just going to go ahead and check the box. I agree to the Best Buddies member agreement and hereby apply for membership. And then if you want to uncheck this box, feel free, whichever works best for you. And then we're going to hit submit.